Hey guys, hope we're all well. Hope we're all good in the hood. And today I just want to do a quick video on my new training and my new calories from next week. So I am upping my calories by 300 from next week. So it's not a huge increase, but it's still there. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it because it's going to allow me to have more energy in the gym. But I have got pretty goddamn lean at the minute, as you can see. So I'm kind of like happy with how lean I am, but I have been in a calorie deficit, so as in aim to lose fat for like over a year now, purely because I've been doing workouts from home and like kind of deficit slash maintenance, but most of the time I've been in a deficit, and that kind of like leads me on to like, you know, how consistent do you have to be to kind of get results with a diet or anything. And I would say roughly you want to be about 80 to 90% consistent. Like that's over a month span. So like, you know, I would say like, so if you've got like 30 days in a month, maybe you could do like, I just say roughly 3 or 4 days of the month, you might have a bit of an odd day where your calories aren't really accounted for properly. Or you might just go off, or you might get fast food, something like that, where it's difficult to track and manage your calorie intake. So for me, the best thing you can do is, say you're allowed 2,000 calories for that day, and you know that ultimately you might be having a family meal, you might stray off your diet, so I always say it's better to eat slightly under than slightly over, because it's not going to hurt you too much either way if you eat slightly, but I would say if you can, eat slightly under your calories and slightly over. The reason for that is because if you eat slightly over, then if you're trying to lose weight, then you know it's probably not going to be. It's not going to be the end of the world. You can burn it off. A calorie there, calorie here or there isn't going to make it or break it. But I would say if you can eat slightly under your calorific goals, if you're not sure on your calories, because what I do anyway, say I know I'm going to have a big meal or I'm going to stray off my diet. So what I'll do is I think, right, so I've got 2,000 calories to play about with. My first couple of meals might make them my usual kind of meals. They might be like 300-400 calories each or something. So say it's about 600 calories. Then I know that I've eaten 600 calories in those first two meals. Then I know I've got about 1,400 calories to play about with. And if I know I'm eating a big meal, going out for a family meal or something, you know, usually when you eat a big meal, you go out, big roast dinner, whatever that may be, it's at least 1,000 calories generally. Especially if you're eating McDonald's or something, you know, just like a large quarter pounder and a drink is at least 900 calories. So before you know it, I always reserve my calories for them. So I eat fairly small meals, and then, okay, I've eaten a couple of small meals now. Now I'll save myself to that bigger kind of meal. So I will be fairly hungry, and it's not going to be a big deal if I pig out on it, because ultimately I always do when it comes to a big meal. I was like, yes, I want to enjoy this. It's been a while and I've not eaten something different for a change. It's been a while, because usually I stick to the same foods, and it's not going to hurt you. So for me, it's like, I would say, like, don't sweat it if you stray off your diet every 2 to 3 times. You're going to get results, because like my friend said to me, he says, oh, you've been having McDonald's. I had KFC the other day, but I've still managed to keep lean. I said, yeah, because I was mindful of the calories I took for that day. So I knew that I had about 600 calories. I had about another 1,000 calories to play about with, roughly. And I knew that with a KFC or a McDonald's, it's going to be at least pushing 800-900 calories, especially with a drink and everything and your sauces. So I figured, you know, it's not going to hurt my progress. But if I was to do that every week, then probably would be, because ultimately you've got to hit your macronutrients as well. You've got to get your protein up, you've got to get your carbs, you know, your fats, and you want to get that ratio right as well. But from time to time, it isn't going to make it or break it. But yeah, what I probably will try and do from next week is, you know, monitor a bit more of my progress, my training, and going into kind of a maintenance / maintaining phase, shall we say. And I'll probably, after a week or so, so I'm going to keep it at these calories probably for like 2 to 3 weeks, track my weight each day, and then if it doesn't shift, after about 3 weeks, I'll probably bump my calories up another 100 calories or so. We'll go from there. But all by ultimately trying to keep, you know, as lean as possible. I do not want to get flabby. So anyway, guys, I've kind of rambled on for this video, but hope you all have a great Sunday, and hope you're all enjoying the gyms being open again. And remember, smash your training, get in the gym, train hard, train like it's the last day you're going to live on this planet. You know, train like you've got a bullet to your head, then you'll fucking train hard. Anyway, we'll leave it there, guys. Hope you all have a great Sunday, and I will see you tomorrow.